Hey, I'm John, and I gotta say, camp was such a blast. We had such a great week together, and I'm so encouraged that you're taking this next step, press into this. So over the next couple weeks, you have your take-home devotional out of your booklet, and you'll have a chance to hear from myself and some others to continue into the story. This is a chance for you to press in to learn more on your own about God's story, your story, and how you find yourself in God's story. So we're gonna be pressing into this, and I encourage you to have your booklet out and be pressing into the questions and the journaling ahead of you. And so we're going to get started on this. And so I'm going to read the first story we're taking a look at now. And I encourage you, as I read, as I lean into this, as you're listening, close your eyes. Imagine the story. Imagine picturing this unfolding in the story of God. Here we go. The Creator, a great and mysterious being called God, formed the earth and heavens above. While the earth was still shapeless and empty, God's Spirit hovered over the surface of the dark waters. As God spoke, order was given to chaos, and creation began to take shape. God created light and pushed back the darkness. God separated the sky from the oceans and seas and gathered the waters, allowing dry land to appear. God made plants, flowers, and trees grow, all with seeds in them so they could reproduce themselves. God created the sun, the moon, and the stars, setting the days, months, and seasons into motion. God formed all kinds of creatures, fish that swim in the seas, birds that fly through the air, and wild animals that run and crawl across the land. Looking at this creation, God said, "This is good." Then God created another kind of creature, human beings. God created both men and women to reflect God's own image. And God blessed the humans and said to them, "Continue my creative work. Start a family, and take care of all living things." Looking at all this wonderful creation, God said, "This is very good." And then God rested and set aside a day in each week for humans to rest and enjoy being with God. While the plants and trees were still just seeds in the soil, God caused water to mist from the ground and start their growth. Then God took dirt from the earth and used it to form a human being. When God breathed breath into the human's nostrils, suddenly he came to life. He'd be known as Adam, which means ground or dirt. And God planted a beautiful garden filled with all kinds of plants and trees and delicious fruit. Sparkling rivers flowed through the center of this garden. God gave Adam great responsibility to work in the garden and care for all living things. God even brought each kind of animal right to Adam so he could give them names. In the middle of this garden stood two special trees, the tree of life and the tree of knowing good and evil. God told Adam, "Enjoy fruit from any tree except for one. If you eat fruit from the tree of knowing good and evil, you will die." Later, God said to Adam, "It's not good for you to be alone. I will make a partner that is just right for you." So God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep, removed one of his sides, and filled in the place that had been taken from. Then God used Adam's side to form the first woman. When God brought her to Adam, Adam shouted, "At last!" Adam would soon call his new companion Eve, meaning giver of life. Adam and Eve were joined together as one. And although they were naked, they never felt ashamed. And God would come and walk with them in the cool of the day.